Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 13th. I just want to make a comment. I want you guys reading books. Absolutely. Reading is so fundamental. Well, first of all, it gives you the ability to communicate with others intelligently for the purposes of, well, being thought of as a person who knows what they're talking about. Books to read, whatever you want. Should I be doing other things? Absolutely, but include a book in your life consistently. Doesn't matter what you read. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what your interests are. Have a book to read, please. Should books be everything in my life? Well, for some people that are of that, yes, pretty much. But we do other things. What about exercise? What about family? What about television and movies? Well, absolutely. You want to have a balance. But are those things everything? At my job, at my work. I work all day. I'm not, extremely knowledgeable or educated. What do I do when I go home? Do I watch television all day? Well, if I do, fine. What kind of television do you watch? Do you ever watch PBS? There's some great shows on that, including sports on the weekends. As I speak to others, as I look at others, as I view others, are they characters from movies? Is that how I perceive them? Are they characters from novels and books that I've read? Well, let's put it this way. Say you've read The Bourne Supremacy, Agatha Christie, the Bible, and you're very much into that kind of thing. Well, do you want to be Jason Bourne? Do you want others to think you're Jason Bourne? I mean, come on. They are fictitious characters. When we speak of our government units, our CIA operatives, our special forces that go in to assassinate Obama or Saddam Hussein or somebody. Those guys are technicians. They're not Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne came out of the mind of a writer, and he gained a lot of interest. It's a pretty interesting series of books. What about The Shining with Jack Nicholson? Well, he did a great job in that movie. Everybody loved it. But he's done a lot of other movies. What about The Godfather with Al Pacino? Excellent movie. Excellent. Am I that? Is that how I've established my life and my family? When I was growing up, I didn't hang around with Irish. I hung around with Italian. And in those days, there were those guys in the neighborhood that were knowledgeable of organized crime. That's back in the day, though. That was, Lord, 45 years ago, 40 years ago. No one's about that anymore. We're very much against that. The words we use, the phrases we use when we speak to each other, when we direct each other, when we administrate to each other's. Uh, how do we do that? As a character of a movie? Uh, Sometimes, yes, because it's a way to establish a sort of a commonality of a person or to a person or group, well, that you're not familiar with, but you want to get your point across. What else can I say about reading and why it's fundamental and why it's so important? Well, let's put it this way. Do I want to run for the rich and be rich so that my life is perfect and comfortable and I don't really have to do anything except sit in front of the pool and go to Reno, Nevada whenever I want, or start in New York and shop that day and end up in the evening on Rodeo Drive? Am I that rich? Am I that lazy? Well, if I'm an educated person, if I'm a knowing, thinking person, and I'm good at what I do, and I pull no punches, well, the rich might respect my opinion. You kind of see where I'm going? All right. God bless. See you in church.